Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that every dog owner should know about: stress signals in dogs. Our furry friends communicate differently than we do. They can't just tell us when they're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. We'll be exploring 6 strange ways dogs show they're stressed, behaviors you might easily miss if you don't know what to look for. By learning to recognize these signs, you can better understand your dog's emotional state and provide a calmer, more stable environment for them to thrive in. Now, you might think a dog licking their chops is just a sign of a tasty treat, right? And yes, sometimes it is. But excessive licking, especially when there's no food involved, can actually be a red flag. It's your dog's way of trying to soothe themselves when they're feeling stressed or anxious. Imagine feeling a knot in your stomach when you're nervous. You might fidget or pace to release that tension. Well, dogs lick. They lick their paws, their legs, even the air. It's a self-soothing mechanism, a way to release nervous energy and find a moment of calm. Pay close attention to when and where your dog licks excessively. Is it after a trip to the vet? When there are loud noises outside? Or maybe when new people come over? Identifying the triggers behind this behavior is key to helping your dog feel more at ease. Remember, dogs live in the moment. They don't dwell on the past or worry about the future like we do. So if your dog is excessively licking, it's a clear sign that something in their immediate environment is making them uncomfortable. Don't dismiss it as just a dog being a dog. Instead, become a detective. Observe their behavior, look for patterns, and try to understand what's causing them stress. Once you've identified the triggers, you can start addressing them. Maybe it's creating a safe space for them to retreat to when things get overwhelming, or gradually introducing them to new experiences in a positive and controlled way. Remember, a calm and assertive energy from you will go a long way in reassuring your dog. Be their pack leader, their source of stability and guidance. By understanding the language of your dog, you're building a stronger, deeper bond based on trust and understanding. We all know a yawn can be contagious, even in dogs. But did you know that yawning can also be a sign of stress in our furry companions? It's true. While a yawn can simply mean your dog is tired, it can also be their way of communicating anxiety or discomfort. Think about it. When you're feeling stressed, you might take a deep breath or sigh. Yawning serves a similar purpose for dogs. It's a physiological response that helps regulate their breathing and heart rate, bringing a sense of calm in stressful situations. You might notice your dog yawning excessively at the vet's office, in a new environment, or even when meeting unfamiliar people or dogs. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm feeling a little on edge here." Now, it's important to differentiate between a tired yawn and a stressed yawn. A tired yawn is usually accompanied by other signs of fatigue, like droopy eyes and a relaxed body posture. A stressed yawn, on the other hand, might be accompanied by whale eyes, where you can see the whites of their eyes, lip licking, panting, or a tucked tail. These are all telltale signs that your dog is feeling uneasy. So the next time you see your dog yawning, don't just assume they're sleepy. Take a moment to observe their body language and the surrounding environment. Are there any potential stressors present? If you suspect your dog's yawning is stress-related, the best course of action is to remove them from the situation if possible. By recognizing the signs of stress, you can create a more harmonious and balanced life for both you and your furry friend. We all love a good walk with our furry friends, but what about when that walk turns into relentless pacing? Pacing, that back and forth movement, isn't always about burning off extra energy. In fact, it can be a clear sign that your dog is feeling stressed or anxious. Imagine being stuck in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable, but you can't leave. You might find yourself pacing back and forth, restless and unable to settle. Dogs experience something similar when they're stressed. The pacing itself is a way for them to release nervous energy, but it's also a sign that they're seeking a way out of the situation. They're looking for an escape, a way to alleviate the discomfort they're feeling. Now, not all pacing is created equal. Some dogs might pace for a few minutes before settling down, while others might pace for extended periods, unable to find relief. The intensity and duration of the pacing can give you valuable clues about your dog's stress level. If your dog's pacing is accompanied by other stress signals like whining, panting, or trembling, it's crucial to take notice. These are clear indicators that your dog is feeling overwhelmed and needs your help to calm down. Start by identifying the source of their stress. Is it a loud noise outside? A stranger in the house? Once you've pinpointed the trigger, you can start addressing it. Sometimes, simply removing the stressor is enough to alleviate your dog's anxiety. Other times, you might need to help your dog build positive associations with the trigger. By recognizing the signs of stress and responding with calm, assertive energy, you can help your dog navigate their world with confidence and ease. We all know dogs shed, some more than others. But did you know that a sudden increase in shedding can actually be a sign of stress in our furry friends? It's true. While shedding is a natural process for dogs, stress can kick it into overdrive. Think about it. When you're feeling stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol. These hormones, while helpful in small doses, can wreak havoc on your system when you're chronically stressed. Dogs experience something similar. When a dog is stressed, their body goes into fight or flight mode, releasing a surge of hormones, including cortisol. This hormonal surge can affect their skin and coat, leading to increased shedding. Now, it's important to differentiate between normal shedding and stress-related shedding. If you notice your dog is shedding more than usual, especially if it's accompanied by other stress signals like excessive panting, pacing, or changes in appetite, it's time to take notice. Just like with humans, stress can manifest in different ways for dogs. Some dogs might shed more around their neck and back, while others might lose fur in patches. The key is to pay attention to any changes in your dog's shedding patterns. Creating a calm and predictable environment for your dog is crucial. This means establishing a regular routine, providing plenty of mental and physical stimulation, and offering a safe space where they can retreat when feeling overwhelmed. We all need our space sometimes, even our four-legged companions. But when a normally social butterfly of a dog starts avoiding interaction, it's time to pay attention. Avoidance, whether it's shying away from touch or seeking refuge under the bed, can be a clear sign that your dog is feeling stressed or anxious. Imagine being thrown into a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable. You might instinctively try to make yourself scarce, avoiding eye contact and keeping your distance. Dogs react in a similar way when they're feeling overwhelmed. They might avoid eye contact, tuck their tail between their legs, or even try to physically remove themselves from the situation by hiding or moving away. These are all ways for them to communicate their discomfort and seek a sense of safety and security. Now, it's important to remember that dogs, like humans, have different personalities. Some dogs are naturally more independent and might enjoy their alone time, while others thrive on social interaction and affection. The key is to pay attention to any sudden changes in your dog's behavior. If a normally affectionate dog suddenly starts shying away from touch, or a playful pup becomes withdrawn and hesitant, it's worth investigating further. So, what can you do if you notice your dog exhibiting avoidance behaviors? First and foremost, avoid forcing interaction. Pressuring a stressed dog into interaction will only exacerbate their anxiety and could potentially damage the trust you've built. By observing your dog's body language and responding with empathy and understanding, you can help them overcome their anxieties and build a stronger, more resilient spirit. Dogs might not speak our language, but their body language speaks volumes. Just like we use posture and gestures to communicate, dogs have a whole repertoire of physical cues that reveal their emotional state. And when it comes to stress, their body posture can be a dead giveaway. Imagine feeling threatened or intimidated. You might instinctively hunch your shoulders, avoid eye contact, or cross your arms to create a physical barrier. Dogs, in their own way, do the same. A stressed dog might tuck their tail between their legs, making themselves appear smaller and less threatening. Their ears might flatten against their head, their eyes might appear wide and whale-like, and their body might tremble or shake. These are all signs that your dog is feeling anxious, fearful, or stressed. They're trying to communicate their discomfort and signal their need for reassurance and safety. Now, it's important to remember that every dog is unique, and their body language can vary depending on breed, personality, and past experiences. However, certain postures are universally recognized as signs of stress in the canine world. For example, a lowered head, a hunched back, and a stiff, stilted gait are all clear indicators that your dog is feeling uneasy. They might also yawn excessively, lick their lips repeatedly, or pant heavily even when they haven't been exercising. So, what can you do if you notice your dog exhibiting these stress signals? First and foremost, avoid approaching them directly or making sudden movements. This could startle them and escalate their anxiety. Instead, try to create distance between your dog and the source of their stress. By understanding your dog's body language, you can decipher their emotions, anticipate their needs, and build a deeper, more meaningful bond based on trust and mutual respect. So there you have it, 6 strange ways dogs show they're stressed. Remember, our furry friends rely on us to understand their subtle cues and provide a safe and nurturing environment. By learning to recognize these signs of stress, you're taking a proactive step towards strengthening your bond and ensuring your dog lives a happy and balanced life. It's all about paying attention, being observant, and responding with calm, assertive energy. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on understanding your furry friends. See you in the next video.